Medusa
Secret's turn
ban
to pick.
and a Bloodseeker prick.
Hello, who is this hero?
Hey, why are we not seeing any Vipers anymore? Yesterday we saw loads of Vipers. What
I
happened?
saw some Vipers today.
Oh, you did? Okay, I
I
didn't.
apologize.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
We
saw,
might see it here.
might see it.
10 seconds remaining.
Viper's always a fun pick against Bloodseeker, because Bloodseeker has to man up on you and run at
5
you,
seconds
and
remaining.
manning up on a Viper's the scary.
The only problem, Bloodseeker, like, Storm
Correct.
Spirit.
Choose your
What if the rest of your lanes, like, are losing? That's like a big problem, right? Because then he gets tons of damage, and he can actually beat a Viper middle if the rest of the lanes are losing, because the lower everyone is, the higher his damage is. Oh, is that a pick?
That is a Storm pick, and it's the last.
Huh.
Give me a sec. I'm trying.
Is that Storm Spirit?
Storm Spirit
I'm
is at
guessing
the
it's gonna
S.
go mid.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I'm out of here.
All right, Grant, you have the honor also of being the first to decide who you think is gonna take this game 2 of the series.
I actually like the low. Besides Tidehunter, wait, is that an Ace Tidehunter? What?
That looks
That
like Ace Tidehunter.
What?
What?
Okay,
No, they
swapped.
swapped. They swapped
Okay,
Ace
Slacks,
Venge.
you have the pleasure of being first.
Never been a fan of Dazzle, even in OG's hands. So I'm gonna go for Team Speed.
I'm going Secret as well. I just like the fluidity of Secret's draft.
How can I go against that? He's our resident expert. How can I go against the fluidity of Team Secret? I'm going for Team Secret as well. What's gonna happen though? Find out with Odie Pixel on Fog.
Thank you very much, Kiva. Time for game 2 now. Secret versus OG. Quite a matchup in game 1. We're seeing different things come through in game 2 again, though.
Yep.
Look at the two drafts. Which have there's got something a little bit easier to put.
Let's see. Good Storm. I mean, Storm can have a little bit of rough time versus Spirit, but it's a good Storm lane. Dazzle and Sven, though, have very good versus the Slaughter Revenge, so the physical damage can get a bit reduced.
I've got just a short pause, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies.
Yeah, we had a quick pause. I mean, I'm probably gonna say OG just because they've got Jarek's Air Spirit.
Jarek's Air Spirit.
Right, it's been a while. You gotta love the guy on it. Let's see what he can pull off.
Yeah, they've certainly got some good combo plays, especially as long as there's a decent enough start for the back. Good timing on the blink and such.
Yeah, I mean, these guys actually have so many signature heroes. What? Rezo Sven, was that one of the heroes that he beat EG with at TI? No, I don't think so. But they've got S4 Batrider, they've got Jarek's Earth Spirit, they've got Fly on the Dazzle. Like, these are just
all the title heroes.
These are things that they just love to play. Sure, and then we look at Secret.
A little bit less, apart from definitely mid one still. That's
Yeah,
the big one that screams
big
out.
one.
Yeah.
I like the Storm pick was pretty good too, because he's very good in the lane, and I mean, if he gets BKB, it's really hard for him. He's able to steal the lasso, but yeah, Earth Spirit can make it really difficult for Storm. They can put a lot of pressure on that Earth Spirit combo. We saw a newbie do that one a lot at TI, and we saw the damage it can cause inside the laning phase. So we'll see how they end up doing it. What other lanes are going to be? Is it going to be, it looks, is that a Sven mid and a Bloodseeker safe lane? So they're trying to dodge the Storm Spirit for that Bloodseeker.
Do you think that's absolutely necessary with the Bloodseeker matchup?
I think it's either they dodge it or they'd have to pretty much dual lane the Bloodseeker versus Storm for a start, because Storm Static Remnant, every time you walk up, it's too much damage, too much harassment at risk for you. Blood Rage, you get hit by one, it's a massive amount of your HP. And they can put a lot of pressure here, right? If they do emphasize on just giving the Bloodseeker a 1v1 matchup versus Tidehunter, they can just put pressure on the lanes and thirst starts to add up. That being said though, Tidehunter, if he does get the wand early, since you get wand charges from Blood Rage, it's actually a very good matchup for Tide. Unless he had tons of thirst. We'll see how that goes.
30 seconds to battle.
See, Secret prepared and ready for action. Just smoke up from the high ground. Needs to cross the river and enter the jungle of OG, but OG actually, all 5 of them up towards the top.
Secret has a much stronger level 1 Sven.
S4 could be unfortunate with his movement here. He's heading over, but he's staying well away from that rune spot. He's just going to look for the block, almost.
The battle begins.
Innately knows that Secret are going to make a shot at mid lane. S4 not to be one caught out.
Jarex is in position, looks like, for a courier snipe here. They weren't going to send anything out yet. He hasn't purchased anything just yet.
Look at this ward down bottom from Secret. They've already got it down, and
they're going for a first
yeah,
blood here.
they've got this vision on S4. As you say, it is a strong little jump that they have. S4's going to get a bit of a nasty surprise here. The cast comes through. The magic missile into the crush, and S4 is gone. A horrible surprise waiting for him behind the tree line.
Mid now, though, they're gonna go for mid one. He should die here with the mid point because getting refreshed every single hit. Yeah, a lot of damage though. Puppy coming in here might be able to clean him up here with the tower.
I think he might just be able to. One more will do it. He's got the cast. Puppy from bottom lane to middle lane, picking up the earliest double kill on a Wish Doctor I've seen.
Good level 1 TPs. Dream. Thank you, Valve. Everyone just being able to help each other out now. S4 level 2 now. He went back bottom and got the full creep wave after he died, so he didn't actually lose out on too much. Just gave that first blood gold. And it's a Bloodseeker in lane versus nobody top.
Dire's
No
middle
happy.
tower is under attack.
Getting every single deny. Oh, but missing the last hit as soon as we bring the camera to him. Sorry. So we've got some interesting lanes coming out. 5 people mid.
Yeah, I know.
It's a try lane from OG, what it seems like to punish the Storm Spirit.
I mean, I don't blame him. Nipple Storm is very scary if it gets out of control. Everyone will now be joined by Yapstorm. They need to have at least someone else around nearby the Storm Spirit to deal with this tri-lane of OG. It's starting to get broken up as the movers come out. Jeremy rolls towards the top lane. Plus Seeker if he needs that help, but overall, see how these lanes pan out. Bottom lane, Wolves taking a chance to move it onto Fada. Fada has got 9 1 charges. Sticky Napalm's building up. See if the 1 charge is high enough. With the Cracker removing the Napalm. S4 should be fine. Sorry, Fada should. S4 has taken quite a beating from the creep as he's diving into that. Still trying to play around with Fada, but he has to respect this time with nearly full 1 charges.
This game's started out a bit weird.
Yeah, these lanes have been switching around.
Yeah. Wonder if it'll be beneficial for them to actually have that. It doesn't really seem like it is too much. The lane's going much more in favor for OG here. Still staying with this tri-lane, it looks like, in the mid lane. Just really wanting to punish the Storm Spirit with the Stormhammer.
Making sure that OG can't get too crazy. Sven?
No tell though, doing great. We'll probably see a lane switch happen in a bit though. I don't think he wants to stay up top there versus 2 heroes. I don't think that's like a very big win. Bad Rider can also just always rely on like stacking jungle creeps, or just, I mean, he can always handle 2 heroes. Power of Firefly.
Let's CS. 4 on mid one. 4 now, 9 for 4 on Rezos. And the Storm versus Sven matchup.
Still 3 heroes sitting mid. Record for kills in Witch Doctor.
Yeah, so by some time with the crush down, but still mid one too low by the looks of it. Some people coming in battle with the cast, buying time, but still mid one will fall. They should get the return kill on Jack, and Malady bringing him down, crush from the absolute to seal the deal. Mid one is gone, Rezo still alive.
So this is actually a cool thing. So instead of switching the lanes up, they're putting so much pressure on the Storm that they're forcing the reactions, and then it leads to a 1v1, which is a nice event on this match.
Up top, Ace will steal the room. Dodge out the blood, right? But it will be fun. But yeah, it's just some interesting methods of forcing secrets around. So go for the magic missile, cast as well. Jarrett, you can get this one. They do block off the roll. With that, they'll get the kill. Jarrett is down.
Yeah, Ace is farming really well too.
Mid lane though.
S4 gets involved too.
Yeah, I mean, they are. It's all eyes on mid one. It's either forcing supports to be there. If the supports aren't actually staying there, it is getting them the kills on this Storm Spirit.
Okay. No tail goes bottom. He was 11 and 10 CS for a minute or so, and Ace started pulling ahead. And yeah, with that natural kind of movement, S4 moves mid, gets the kill, and now he's going to port top more than likely to get that experience. And Jarek's is going to stack for his buddy S4 in the jungle for that Bat Rider. Why already has been doing a great job of stacking the Ancients for the Sven. I think it's
5 minutes in, yeah, he's been on top of that.
and he has a double stack on the left side too. So yeah, they've been really focusing on making sure the Sven is going to keep top now. Jarek's S4 is
Taking the play, body blocking him off, so he's buys some time with the stun. Not enough to save him. Now Puppy has to be a little careful. Has chasing him down. Looking to dive down. The free wave move rolling forward, but now with the TP, Jerax will back away. He gets cancelled by Secret.
Notel's getting bullied a bit by this Tide, who's level 5.
And with Soul Ring on side as well.
Yeah.
To just keep up the spam play.
It's really tough. Like, you walk up, you get hit by a level 3 anchor smash.
Yeah.
Damage reduction, you can't last hit well. And he always will have those stick charges from whenever you use Blood Rage. And Fada's actually going for a kill here on Notel. Trouble now. Farming, getting held off the creeps.
He's got it. He may just be dead. Well, the Gush is back up in a couple of seconds if Fada can find the vision. Or the juice.
Speed too.
Up top, OG, they do get mid one yet again. So many heroes just being thrown about mid lane, as you say. It is crushed in mid one's early game.
S4 bad. This is punishing him. That's 4 to S1 on it. 4 mid one here. And that movement speed they got from getting mid one low actually probably saved Notel bottom. Maybe he would have been able to distance himself from Fada anyway, but we'll count that.
With the Ravage online, laying it down bottom, it's going to get a lot harder for Notel. He can't afford to play around on the lowest of his health as he has been previously. He has it really going straight forward, grabs Ace, drags him down, the poison touches out as well, constantly being refreshed with the amount of fire burning from Ace. Will look, hoping for some sort of a deny, but it's not going to come through. Jerax with a rock to the face, smashes Ace's skull to the ground.
Entirely resorted to the jungle now. Here comes out bottom.
One charges. Straight up heads up. TP out, Fada's take.
What's the matter?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Look at the CS on Reza. Very, very nice indeed.
Stay gives him time to farm, but Puppy now down here with Ace. Ace was looking to try to make something happen, but Ace has the 3 stun build too this time around, since he's not really sitting in a lane farming, he's playing these musical lanes. Yeah, looking like a decent start already for OG. They also master amount of stacks. Fine Puppy.
Poison touch to get the slow for the roll for a good heal bomb as well. Bringing Puppy down low. Yapstor tries to come in the side. Could be enough. The kill cost him his life though. Mid one's low. It's time for OG to move in for more. They find the stun onto mid one. Mid one's gone. Fighting now with his turn. They'll get the crush out onto 2 of the heroes of OG. Notel falls. The magic missile comes out. Resolution trying to chase Yapstor. He's trying to slither away, but the rupture was out before Notel goes down. So OG they find Yapstor as well. Stun comes out onto Ace. Resolution continuing to chase. Boulder smash down for the low ground onto Ace, but he has the stick charges. Turns for Rezo. Mid one back in the fight. Polite trying to keep Rezo alive. Has the heals. Has the graves. Knows their both guys. Oh, the swap is there though. Rezo learns. Oh, he nearly gets Ace. Rezo will go down. That was a bit of a monka-esque for Ace on the bench. Nearly falling.
I think, did Ace pick up that bounty rune and get 6 from it?
I want to say he did because I didn't think he had the swap charge. Yeah, with the XP would have got the free kill.
He definitely did. That was
absolutely did.
That was a quick skill up too.
Yeah.
He picks up the bounty rune, instantly levels up the swap, and
I don't know if we get a replay of that one, but it must have been just that because I said I didn't think he was 6 at the time.
that was pretty. And mid one gets involved in the game. Happy man, finally.
Let's get in. Great little game one. We had a great game one between these 2 teams in game 2. 9 minutes in. Could be more of the same. Lots of fighting, lots of movement. An insane amount of movement, to be fair. We'll see it here.
They're setting up a great build bottom right now onto Jerax, but
down bottom, Jerax will get caught out by the magic missile. Swap back actually gets the chance to roll. It is blocked off. Throws the phase is out on him and he will go down, but we are watching this one. And don't shout Tito's, boys. We asked for this replay. We wanted to see it.
Dyer's middle
Getting
tower
it.
is under attack.
Does it come through here? So that's very nice. Yeah, look, he's level 5 at the moment.
yeah, it's because he grabbed
We should see it.
No other action happening just yet. It's just a Sven hitting the mid tower. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, calm down, Twitch. Yeah. Hold on.
He's level. Yeah, it's because he grabbed the
Radiant's
bounty.
bottom tower is under attack. Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Beautiful golden ring.
Bam.
Level 6. Instant skill. Instant swap. Ace with the play.
In the meantime, Sven was hitting mid tower, forced reaction, Notel goes top, and he's able to claim that tower. So that movement from Secret, they go to kill that bottom, they do get him, but in the meanwhile, OG does use that space very nicely. Themselves the tower top, right tower, one middle. Now all Secret farming jungle.
is ready to keep his action up. Top lane, Fly. A little bit of a bobber. Gamsel's chasing him. Sprint has run out. Fly has to yield.
Gosh.
Does still have the Grave and the one shot. Makes the work for it. Gets the Grave out in time. The cast and the Maledict to there, but Fly. Oh, the cast bounces are unfortunate. I tell you, there was a lot of creeps there. The RNG was not on Fly's side. Nearly makes it out. Nearly is not good enough. He is down.
Almost Master Madness finished on the Sven. He's got, like we said, massive stacks for him. I think there's 2 quad stacks. He looks like he might even try to go for one now. Oh, that's a pretty hefty.
He's got it.
I've seen people die to these Ancients many a times before, but he looks like he's got it.
Nah, he ain't no ending. This is red. Flies there.
Top duo died to these Ancients with the Miner, too. Master Madness finished up, and that's a big chunk of gold. Look at his net worth just skyrocket up there. And I think S4 has the blink as well. Level 10 on Pat Ryan.
Look at his net worth.
He's really
He's killing him.
No. They'll continue to stack up the Ancients again or get it successfully one more time. They are, so it's a 5. 5 excellent success there on that one as well.
I was a bit miscommunicated with Steve as well. I think Yapsa was trying to stack the Ancients, and then Ace starts hitting, and then they don't stack.
Oops.
Oops, indeed.
Smoked up behind him. Not going to look for this tower. Don't have dodge strength yet for another 15 seconds or so, but he does have an Arcane Rune to pop as soon be used with that God Strength.
Time to farm.
Yep.
Getting closer.
They're sleeping. Oh, I think the blood rage. Oh, God, heals too.
Literally taking that.
1,000 gold, and now all 3
Full health. And full bank account. Therefore, it's going to bring down low. Graves there. No tell. Can he get out? He's got the TP. He's got for straight away. Can Yapsa close the gap? Doesn't need to. Ace is there with a swap. Secret 5-man in the mid lane. S4 with a cheeky little blink on blink action to dodge the magic missile. Keeps himself safe. But no tell is down.
Almost with a mech finished on Fada. But during all that, he was farming jungle quite a lot with Ace. Ace is going to have a Master Madness finished, and mid one has recovered pretty nicely. Has the full Kaya finished up for him, as we've seen is the very popular pickup. And we saw also, mid one skipped the Bloodstone yesterday. He went straight Kaya into Orchid.
And they did win. They did. Yeah. Seems to be there. I wonder if we will start to see this more. I mean, we know that, well, it's the Miracle when he plays Stormy. He normally picks up the Kaya.
Does go for the Bloodstone, though.
Oh, did he go for the Kaya? He still goes for the Kaya first.
Radiant are scanning.
Or maybe he did.
Easily picked up. They even throw the last one just in case.
Dire's middle tower
Definitely,
is under
just in case he gets
attack.
that zip.
Oh, and a regen from bottom.
Oh, the dream for the
Bottom.
S4 and his rings.
Mid one playing
secure.
He was probably so sad. He's like, oh,
Playing puppy. He's been bleeding out. The rush is in. Oh, the kick as well. That's so bloody so good. Why?
Is under attack.
Secret, maybe we're thinking for more fun. Still got the grab. It's S4. S4 swaps in into the crush, and S4. Oh, is that going to save him? Ah, it is as well. What a play for Jack. S4 wants to go back in. Jumps in, gets gaps up. He's falling low. Will die to Mid-One's presence. Another silence comes out after the 2 of them. Secret, they've lost 3. Derek's a note out. Still running around on the side of the fight. Fada holding on to the Ravage. But S4 with some big kahunas there with the play. Doesn't really pay off. He gives his life away for the Absol. I love this aggression from the back.
yeah, it was a really nice boulder smash from Derek's. But yeah, he blinks in, he gives up a 535 gold kill streak though. Kills Yapster though, and it's a pretty big kill because Yapster was very close to that blink dagger on this slaughter. Fada very far up. Getting hit.
OG. They're looking for the favorable trade. S4 with the Firefly finds the setup for Puppey.
Double disconnect. I was wondering why they
Oh,
were going back to base. I was like, what the heck?
oh no.
They were both standing still, not chasing with their teammates.
Wow. So who's going to die here? Puppey should be dead.
I think Puppey's dead, but I think S4 is going to die here. Yapsor's coming in with the corrosive phase in his stun.
S4's got the lasso back up in 3 seconds, so he can lock one of these two down if he doesn't get changed done. What are we seeing? Yeah, they've still got the ghost straight for the Stormhammer. Do they? What's the status on Magic Missile and Slithering Crush? Are they
Magic
still-
Missile's on cooldown, but the stun is up on the Slaughter.
So the dream for S4 is if he lassos Yaps away is the swap up. The swap
Swap
is
is up
available,
as
so
well.
we can't really lasso. So he's got to lasso the Vengeful Spirit, but then he's going to get crushed. But that may buy time for Rezo to come in, get a 2-man stun, and swipe him out. As long as Rezo goes to help him rather than continue to chase Puppey, because but then Puppey might live.
Puppey might live
and
and
Puppey
get
might
if
get
you
the
get
cask out.
off it. They have to finish off Puppey
I
here.
think they've got to.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's such an unfortunate
Yeah, if
disconnect.
only those two
If
were.
those two were there, they would have been able to help him go for the chase.
Oh.
Well, we'll see how it plays out.
I wonder what's up with that DC. Who was that went out flying
It was
Nota?
both of them.
I guess they're
Well,
chilling.
'cause
They
they're
must be in the
together.
same place. So
Yeah. No tail,
Yeah.
or Fly is visiting No Tail, I believe.
So whereabouts are they in the world? In Denmark?
In Denmark, I think,
Denmark.
right? I think Shiv was saying that. Yeah.
Well, feeling in Denmark. Sounds like a party. What's going on in chat?
Nothing.
J God,
Okay, go on.
Jerax OS Frog, No Brain. Yeah, sounds like an OG game to me.
Sounds like an OG game.
The classic OG game Twitch chat.
Rezo is massive though, as we're looking at this. I saw him have like the slow attack, so he has the Echo Saber on top of the Massive
Yeah.
Man, is finished up already. He's rushing for the BKB too, not going for the Blink Dagger yet, because they have 2 ways of initiating, I guess. They already have Jerax and Batrider, so maybe we'll see him switch that one up. Blink is still very useful, especially to catch out the Storm Spirit for his teammates.
Is anything ticking Puppey down at the moment? Is he, or is he
No,
literally not
he's-
dead if he
he's
doesn't
not
get
dead.
touched?
No.
He is.
He's just got 2 stickies and the thirst active.
Yeah, you're right. Rezo has to go for him, I think.
How fast is No Tail? No Tail's not healthy.
He's already used the spells. I mean, he doesn't. I don't think he needs to throw the stun out. Ideally, he wants to just run in.
Walk in, hit Puppey once.
I mean, Warcry's ended. The move speed's not that great.
I think
so
S4 is going to die here, to be
You
honest.
think- you
I
don't
think
think
with
he's
I think Corrosive Haze,
It's too
and then
much.
Yapsor is going to be able to get the stun, and the tower's focusing on S4 as well. And
I thought, is it?
Ace does a lot of damage.
Oh,
You
it
can
is?
see the tower hit falling for right now.
Oh, yeah, you're
It looks like
right,
it's
you're
a part of like the
Nah,
firefly
yeah, but you're
animation.
right. Yeah, it's coming in on it. Wow.
He could die. There's a lot of physical damage that comes out from the Venge.
I've got No Tail back in, just waiting on the next one. Puppy Paws is being spammed in the chat.
Dies there too.
What's that? Oh, Zai.
Zai's-
Oh, hello to Zai.
Hello, Zai.
Optic.Zai. Hello, sir. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying some EU Dota. Back with the, the people you belong with, Zai. Come back. We miss you.
If anyone working at UC watching this, it's first
Isn't that some adult website?
well, I'm not gonna check now.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm scared.
Hold on, Flo.
Alright, so Fly's reconnected. I think they're almost ready to go underway here. Alright, let's
Are you ready? Let's see how it pays out. Who's going to die?
Let's see if S4 lives.
Is this an S4 or an S4 head? But come on now, S4 is indeed falling.
Oh,
So gets
yeah.
crushed and Resolution doesn't even bother with that. He says S4, we'll let you know.
It looked like that was going to be happening anyway. It looks like
Yeah.
he's already had the swap queued up on Yapsor to get the instant stun.
Radiant's
with the
bottom
crossface.
And that is Yanko's job.
Yep.
That's the gold he needed.
And mid one's farming during that, so. It was a revenue spending though, so I think this is OG's time to just make a big play
Radiant's
happen
bottom
here.
tower
And
is
during all
under
this too,
attack.
I mean, why is, I don't know, I haven't even like seen it, but he keeps stacking all these angels. There's another triple stack at the bottom now.
Oh, Jerax! What a man, what a player. What a game.
Tower. Oh, they're gonna get the tower tonight.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Jerax is so quick with that stun off the roll.
Yeah, he was. I mean, mid one has to expect those kind of moves to come out though. He was a little bit cocky there to stay for the tower when the Earth Spirit's back alive.
And what's Rezo getting after the Echo?
It was BKB
Okay.
EQ'd up. So I guess he's not
Yeah.
gonna switch it from that. He's gonna stick with it.
We'll see this replay again. It's a lovely slow-mo. Jerax, instant. Bam! There
He's
comes
actually-
the rock.
He's actually so quick
Bam!
at that.
No shot.
I mean, that's
From
why.
this one.
That's why. You know, he's the Whisperer legend.
I tell you what, that might be the new update, with this new MS. Even quicker for you to get out those combos.
They are smoked up. They are trying to take advantage when Ravage is down. Fly does die.
Gets the space to Reza to finish up the tower. Still forward, yes, he is indeed. Fast gets the stun, Escort comes in trying to hold that Yapstor. But Reza's fully low, he'll turn, take down Yapstor. He's still alive for now, finally goes down as Spada cuts him off. Mid-1 still playing around with S4, having some fun with the Kaya. And they actually kill him off though. Mid lane, Ace time for a swap play. But he has to be a little careful. No tell lands down another right from the high ground. That's a 3-man. Blood right. Four, getting back in on the outside. 4 heroes, he's got to be careful. Fly getting grabbed back, still alive, gets the ultimate out, does still have the Graves to rely on. Nota trying to head into the center of all of this. It is going to land again, a 4-man blood right, but OG, they've lost 4. S4 will find the kill onto mid-1. He's on his own now, he's being chased out. Can he really play around this? I want to see S4 turn around and do something amazing. He's thinking about it. Pass comes out, he's still playing with it, but indeed that urn is going to spend the end of S4's life.
Radiant structures
Everyone's died.
Everyone did just die, and Secret do come out on top of that one.
Notel tried to run in, but Fly used the self-grave on himself. And then look at this.
OG are kind of back up. They've got 3 heroes. He can get over it quick enough. The pings come out from Resolution. He's like, guys,
Dying way too fast.
Rezo's got to get in there if he wants to have a chance for this, but he's not going to be able to do so in time. It is going to be a 3-1 for Secret. Oh, can they do this one? Oh! He tries to roll in, but the Aegis is already in the hands of Ace. Ace won the kill. Mid-1 goes in, finds him indeed straight away. They have the Gush flow down. No-Tail is gone. The Anchor Smash and the Remnant finish him off, and Ace isn't done yet. Looking towards Fly as the magic missile, the Mask of Madness and the double damage, bringing down another Secret, getting some serious momentum. And OG having to get the hell out of it.
They take the ancient stack as well.
Oh dear, this is some big stuff for Secret. Shadowblade complete on Ace. And I kind of wonder in that situation as well, you know, Rezo with this build, obviously going for the BKB, a lot of the times it feels like we see the Blink Dagger picked up a lot earlier, and in situations like that, you've got to ask yourself, could that have maybe been the difference if he could have got into position with a Blink?
Well, also because like all that entire fight happened because he finished off the tower, right? And then he was backing off and he got jumped on and everybody else tried to help him, and it was like, I don't even know, like 8 kills or something ends up, or more, maybe more because of that. If he had a Blink Dagger, maybe he kills that and tries to jump back.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all in hindsight, but it's the build that he wanted to go for here versus with Tidehunter. Just wants to take the fight. Since they have the double initiators, that's the only thing that I can think of.
Yeah, they've got other ways of initiating, and yeah, he just wants to be able to survive these fights, and fair play. You know, once he does at the BKB, that's, you know, the Storm does nothing.
Yeah.
There's very, very little the Storm does against it. Sure, they've still got physical from the Venge, the Slaughter, and the Witch Doctor, but BKB is certainly going to make a difference in these fights.
Yeah.
If they can get him in position, which the heroes, they certainly can.
So he's got the BKB finished, and yeah, queues up the Blink, of course, afterwards. Yeah, painful series of events, of course, for OG, as No-Tail, he is dwindling pretty hard on that net.
Dire
2,
are
4, and 8. And he's 62 last hits as well on this Bloodseeker. He's just sitting in the trees at the moment.
Jarrett, the pup.
They're expecting this. No-Tail's in position, gets the rough shot.
What was it for? Actually, let's take they get the swap onto Rezo, but it ends up bringing him in a better position, to be fair. Down on the low ground, gets the kill onto mid-1. He's turning towards Ace, will take down the Vengeful Spirit, bringing the Aegis out of his hands, but OG overall, they've lost 3 heroes. There's only Rezo and No-Tail left alive. Is that going to be enough to help them fight against the power of 3 from Secret? Jump forward from Spada, gets the Gush from Rezo. They turn towards No-Tail, they have the Vision and the armor reduction with that corrosive haze. No-Tail is down. Rezo the only one to survive against Secret, winning these team fights. This one a little messier, but they do still come out on top.
No-Tail can't get into the fight versus this Witch Doctor and Tidehunter. He walks in, he gets either cast by Anchor Smash, by all these different elementals. Really tough game for the Bloodseeker. Here we do see Rezo focusing onto Fada here, but like you said, the swap comes out and actually puts him right next to mid-1 as he gets lassoed.
He's live, thanks, I'll throw that one. Thank you.
Doesn't need the Blink Dagger if that's Alright, blinks in, trying to look for an opportunity here. Fada's Blink Dagger.
Shadowblade on Ace as well. Easy to get out of there.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, Rezo is still natural. I mean, as we've seen, if they can find the setup, he will cut through Secret's lineup with very little difficulty. But other than Reza, it's all looking pretty nice for Secret. Having those 3 cores, nice and big. This is sort of the core Venge that we saw Na'Vi draft earlier that they would have hoped to be. Ace is pulling it off. You know, second highest on the network. He's hit this really nice sort of power peak. He's 4-1 and 15. He's played these fights very, very calculated, not being caught out at all by OG. And at the same time, as we've seen, also saving some of his members with the swap. Not in that last fight where he just put mid one fly at a threat, but other than that, it's been some very nice play from him.
Yeah. OG has to work around the dodge strength BKB every single time. While on Secret, they have to work around Ravage every single time. It's all about positional advantage here. I think a gem could be, we have a pause coming out from Fodder. I think a gem on S4 could be really nice, especially since they saw the Shadow Blade picked up on the Venge. And they need to have good vision advantage to get the jumps from the Bat and the Sven. Because if they can just take one person out of the fight at the start, that'll be a huge advantage for OG. And they need to find a way to get No-Tail back in the game. He's really struggling. 2-5 and 10.
Room for No-Tail. No word on why this pause is happening. Fodder just calling for it. Hope he's all right. Sure he's all good. We'll see. But yeah, 27-21. Secret. I mean, mid one. How's he doing? What's he going for next? He's going back for the Bloodstone.
Yeah, he went for the Yules though to make up for the versus, you know, of course, the silence from her spirit and the silence from the Bloodseeker.
It's another close. You know, we saw this sort of similar situation in game 1.
This time more kills though. But, this time it's 48 kills in 22 minutes.
A lot of bloodshed indeed between these two teams.
The supports on the side of Secret are farming a good amount better than the supports on the side. Fly keeps getting keeps dying. It's really tough for, like we said, it's really tough for the Dazzle and for the Bloodseeker especially, because the amount of fight that Secret has just ways to get into the back line. With the Blink Dagger on Tide now, Storm Spirit, Slardar, and that Shadow Blade on the bench, they can just pierce into the Dazzle.
I put things are right.
Major issue.
Major issue.
Oh Jesus.
That doesn't sound good
at all.
No. I mean, this isn't the kind of major issues where you lose the grand final. This is pretty serious.
What kind of major? Fallout game?
It's Yap. If Yap's being serious. But it was not about major issues. Was Fodder's back.
I thought that was going to take a long time.
Don't debate me. I'm watching you. Who's that Yap song? I'm watching him. Oh,
OG looking for something here. Ravage is still on cooldown. They have to make every advantage, as I was saying before. Every single time it is down, they have to find something here.
Out of position. Do they have the damage to bring him down? OG is to him, and they will find it. Down one. Resolution moves in now with the stun and Ghost Grip cuts down Puppy. Ideally, they want to get something more out of this one. They are looking towards mid one. He's a little low on the mana. There's 4 looking to run him down. Fodder trying to keep him off this Storm Spirit. Jumps forward, cancelling the Blink of Resolution with the anchors. There's a still gets the chance to find it. Does find the lock on to mid one. Outside the sideline, has to hide. Trying to slither himself away, but S4's got vision. They've taken down 3 OG, and they're looking for more. Fodder jumps in the center of the down onto Yabso. Has to put the Ravage. In fact, he may just get a kill with this, and he does. Maybe he's down Jerax. Yabso and Fodder. They're turning this round, just the 2 of them. They're moving in onto Rezo. Rezo falling out very low. The Grave does come in time. The Gush not quite there in time to cancel the Blink. Oh, Fodder gets him at the end of it all. And what a beautiful turnaround and turn of events for Fodder and Yabso. Yabso does lose his life, but some big kills found out the back of that dive that looked to be relatively safe for OG. They had the numbers against just this 2-mana Secret, but Fodder and Yabso just turning around piece by piece. Yabso gets the corrosive hazes out, and this Hunter, he's not so much as Murkay. He will jump, he'll smash the anchors into your face, and he'll gush you to pieces.
With that the talent as well, the 85 I mean, he gets hit by the anchor smash, but he backs up here. Unless he was going to blink it for running half the mask though, and then
back in the real time, there's a hit on. by Midborn. They're a long way away. It does cost him a lot of his mana. They are looking to still fight. Yapsor comes in with a 2-man first. Deathfall down from Puppet, but the Graves there for Jarek. Jarek still survive. S4 being turned towards. He has the Firefly. Gets himself over the high ground, over the cliff. He should be fine. Midborn trying to get that last bit of mana. Jump ball from Butter. Secures the kill. OT losing 4. They'll almost certainly lose 5 as well. Fly, he'll pop the Grave, but he's got no way of getting out of this one. Secret continues to chase him down. They'll take him out as well.
Is under attack.
Just like that, things falling back apart again for OG. There's an 8k gold lead for
Radiant's
Secret.
top tower.
Mid one's he's no tail, no, he just zips on.
Yeah.
That's the second time now I've seen him just dip like a super far distance to try to go for those kills, and he gets them.
Oh my god, the power of the Kaya and the Yours, the amount of intel and mana regen it gives
Yep.
allows for these super long zips.
Yeah. And it's still,
Radiant's middle tower is under
bottom
attack.
4 net worth now. Still only level 14. He's starting to fall. Is he falling behind? Yeah, he's falling further, almost behind the supports on the side of Secret here. Really struggling. But mid one is really focusing on him. So they were trying to take advantage of the no ravage there, trying to make a play in response to the mid one jump, but without having to spend, without having their strongest hero. Stop.
Have to have Rosa doing things in these fights. We can see Taylor heavily off into Secret's favor. Stay look, ready, set. During these 2 wins here, big swap back. There's 5 notes out, but S4's there with a counterplay. Johnson grabs there. Driving off the high ground. Ravage comes out, holding S4 in play. Ace can't quite finish him off though, because Resolution's got his back. Comes in, picks up the double kill as he gets Ace after quick succession of bringing down mid one.
They found mid one in the river. Jarex and Rezo just jumped him and 2-shotted him pretty much.
And this is exactly the work that Rezo needs to be putting off for the team, getting these big kills, 10, 4, and 8. He works towards the AC. He's moving down on the tier 2 middle lane. The damage is landed, and in fact, Rezo, he's going to find Puppy as well, just moving past the tower, cutting down another. Butter, he's a little too beefy. Yapsor will jump in with the crush, holding back OG. But still, a third kickoff for Resolution. And a tier 2 tower as well. OG giving it their all. Again, showing us how close this game can still be despite the numbers.
Yeah, one disable in this Storm is dead for this Sven. Way too much damage coming up from Rezo here. Level 20. Hasn't chosen which talent he wants to go for yet. I'd imagine it would be the lifesteal.
What's the other one?
It's the Dispel. Stormhammer dispels enemies. Yeah, he takes
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The smash, the blink out from Jarek.
Oh,
Gets the ult set up on the S4. No tails there. Drops the Ripture trying to hold down mid one, but he still zips on out. He's going to have to stand his ground as he's a little low on the mana. But just by time for S4 to get the blink off back to safety. Guardian deeper now. Yapsor diving in incredibly deep, goes for the crush. The rest of Secret not looking to dive tier 2s today.
yeah, Rezo's not there. They don't want to fight without him by any means. Along for Ravage. I misclicked. 40 seconds.
They can get that Assault Crash finish for the next fight. OG will be in a very, very good position if they get a good weave off from Fly. OG on the high ground, the Secret smoked up, ready to make the movement towards the shrine. Puppy leading up the Glimmer Cape, trying to get the vision. They're already out though. Looks like OG won't get caught out by this one unless they get the jump on the Motel. Motel is invisible around that point. It's right there, but Rezo comes back in. And the fast indeed, actually just going to look at the BKB off. Swaps there from Ace, buying time for Yapsor to live. He blocks up Jarek. Jarek will find the kill. Jarek loses his life in return, though the death ward's laid down by Puppy. OG blocks through. Here's one looks to make sure they lose even more. They step in onto Rezo. He's already popped up the lead. He has the Grave, but the Ravage from Fada comes in, controlling Rezo and Fly. Resolution to fall. Fly as well has no escape from this chase from Secret. They're even looking for No-Tail in the sidelines, but No-Tail will be fortunate with the TP back to safety. But again, OG losing 4 heroes. They just can't win a team fight as it stands.
It's Rezo versus the world for the damage. Bloodseeker is unable to do anything in these fights.
Apart from run away. Yeah. Can do that.
He can still leverage on people too, so they just come in and rush. No problem.
And that's where those goes straight out
Dire's
to the
bottom
shrine
tower has
and does some
fallen.
S4 stuff, but it looks like one can be
They're assuming that a ward is there as well. Like that last fight. Aegis and Cheese. About to be a fresh pick up Bloodstone.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Looking harder and harder for OG.
I mean, this is classic. We saw how much was thrown at him in the mid lane at the start, but he is absolutely made it. He's got 11 deaths, but 10 kills, 16 assists. As you say, with that Bloodstone nearly there, he's back where he wants to be.
Yeah. Fada and Poppy have so much work.
Good from Yapsel. Just find the crush. We're up to Fada. I mean, it's a beefy target. I don't think he cares too much about bleeding. His TP will be cancelled though. Reza's actually going to come in right in the mid on this one, but Ace is there with the save. One Fada up to the high ground. S4 does find the last one, dragging him back. Reza constantly looks to beat into Ace, but the kid is what? Ace is still alive for the time being. He gets actually knocked up to the high ground by S4. Can they finish Ace? Stop. Ace finally goes down. The Graves head onto Jazz. Resolution gets the two-man stun. Silence with Jazz on to both of them. They've lost the Aegis on mid one. They've lost Ace. They've lost Jamstor. But OG, now they lose Resolution. Mid one's back, ready for round two as he's back with his second life. Turns towards No Tail. The cask is there. And mid one is almost certainly not done. He's looking for the angle, trying to find S4. S4 quick with the blink. We'll be safe for now.
That Puppy maledicted from death ward in that part actually just killed Resolution. And now level 21 on Puppy gets an extra +1 maledict tech. That actually is insane amount of damage if they actually have it on
Radiant's
it.
middle
It just
tower
makes sure that
is
it's
under
still there
attack.
after the BKB, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's that duration you've got that pain on you.
Positioning there by Secret though.
And we know that OG is behind, they're looking for anything to get, but anytime they're trying to come in like that, onto a Storm Spirit, onto a Tide Hunter, it's never going to be easy. Fada's pretty big. And indeed with the swaps, the plays that Ace is making, sure it cost him his life, but that sort of swap to start things off, put things into a bit of a frenzy for OG.
And there's no tell on his bottom for zero.
Ravage comes in, it does get the stun out onto S4. Vortex to mid one, drags him in. After the stun is down Rupture onto mid one. Can they get him off in time? No Tail moving forward. It's a big if he can get it, but he can't. Mid one able to slip away. Yamcha comes with the crush onto No Tail. The death walk from Puppy brings down the Blood Seeker. Bash out onto Fly. Crush from Yamcha comes in. OG lose 3. So he's back up. He's got to pull off an absolute miracle if he wishes to hold this round. Secret. They're beating into the mid lane. S4 and No Tail down without buyback.
Are under attack.
They've got to just let this mid lane go and hope the Secret don't try for more, but they certainly are going to. I think they realise there's no buybacks on these two. They're moving on to the tier 4 towers. OG smoking up. Jax and Resolution have to find the perfect angle to make this defense worth it. They've got to get Ace. They've got to be aware of that swap. Can they do something absolutely amazing here? Fly buys back. They continue the long wrap around with the smoke. Where's the jump? They need to get the perfect stun. Rezo, he's holding on. He needs them to group up. They're fairly grouped up now. Can he go? Is he going to do it? He jumps in. He gets 2 men. He gets Ace. The water smash. It doesn't catch Ace. So Ace to get away in time. Poppy gets taken down, but it's only a witch doctor. Secret. They can look to turn. There's a silence from mid one. Don't wait for that. Ace gets the swap. The reposition of Rezo. Dragging it back into Yapno's crush. They take him down. Buyback comes out from Resolution, but only Puppy's down on Secret. OG needs to find more, and they're not going to get it. Yapno's got the corrosive haze onto No Tail. He's trying to run himself away. Jared comes in with the magnetize. Does bring down Ace. But it's still a full health. Reza with his buyback. He does get the lockdown onto mid one. Lasso was there from S4. They now look towards Fada. Only him and Yapstor left alive. Have they got the damage to bring down this tide? No Tail, Jared, Cam, Reza all relatively low. They're desperately trying to kill him. Yapstor's just going to bail on him and says, "You're in on this one on your own, Fada. I've got to leave you behind." Jared's trying to move away with the Ghost Scepter. But look, they just can't kill him. This guy's so damn tanky with the Greaves. It's taking him an absolute ace to bring him down, even with Reza feeding into him. He just is not dying. The plus 24 talent on the Kraken Shell block, it's impossible to play against.
Kill him.
That level 20 talent plus the anchor smash that he was getting on multiple heroes each and every time.
It's bad.
It's ridiculous.
It's 85% damage without the only way they can kill him is if he got broken for long enough time to last long enough and getting turned on.
They're going in. Reza's got the BKB and the Ghost Rep. He actually cuts down mid one. Turns towards Yapstor. Yapsor's gone as well. Double kill for Reza. Looks towards Fada. This time the damage is there. Gets the triple kill. What the heck is happening?
What is happening?
How are OG still holding on to this? The question mark's out from Resolution. We'll have a few question marks in chat as well. There's a question mark from me as well. You can pop in. I mean, so that's tight. So what have we got? As you say, you got the 24 Kraken shell.
And the 85% damage reduction for Anchor's back. And he was hitting everybody
That
with
is.
it. Plus the bonus from Guardian Greaves.
That is incredible.
It is a ridiculous amount.
Someone is sitting at Valve and going, my goodness, we didn't do the maths. Because that together is a recipe for some OS Frog and a half.
I gotta see that again. I'm gonna look at it when it comes up. But yeah, they're still trying to fight through it though. They defended the Ancient. They lost their
They did.
2 towers.
It's
But
the aim of the game. They're pulling it off. We'll see it here. Oh, this is actually after it's already happened. This is the turnaround.
The twins.
yeah.
Where Rezo is able to come back in. Pretty much as soon as Godstrength comes back online, I think he's still waiting for it there instantly. Yeah, as soon as Godstrength's back in, Rezo's ready to turn the fight around, and Secret, they were not ready for that.
No, but you are seeing that it is literally Rezo versus the world with
It
that
is.
God strength. Bloodseeker cannot get involved in the fights whatsoever.
Crossing those 2 buybacks. Oh, S4. From the Lincoln that Puppy's got. Not necessarily what you expect to see on the Witch Doctor at this stage of the game, but Puppy, he's a rich man.
That 120 GPM talent really kicking in. And, you know, the fact that he's 11, 6, and 21 on a Witch
Yeah.
Doctor.
Here we go. Does get the Ravage out in time. Beautiful start. And you've got all 5 with that one. Steady up the speed of the movement. Wrestler gets the ball. Godstrength and the BKB out. He's able to take down A. Now he's looking over for more. Turns towards Puppy. Wrestler gets the double kill. He needs to go back and help his team fly by in time for himself with the grave upon his dazzle. But he still falls to the cross 3. The Godstrength for it. Yeah, but the stun again from Rezo. He's finding the outdoor. Now looking for control. Goes in with the bonus strike, but the refresh. The Ravage comes out from fire. He has the control on Rezo. Rezo's gone. Ultra kill from him. Can that man get the rampage? He's looking towards Jackson. Yes, he can. Rampage for mid 1. As a beautiful sequence of events for Secret occur. The double ravage was perfect. The initial ravage from Fada, catching all 5 targets. This tied performance has got to be some of the best we've ever seen. 707. Definitely to thank a little bit for that, but he's 10, 2, and 33. That is insane.
Yeah, he's definitely the stand-up player. And now taking the damage talent as well.
Oh, baby. Towers are gonna fall.
Yeah, this has been an incredibly good performance by Fada here. Everybody on the side of Secret has been putting in their work.
From Death's soil.
Good luck to Jarek and S4.
They've got no Rezo.
He gets the last one straight away. There's that double four-star. They bring it back into the base. With the Panic being used in the ace, he's gonna fall. And 2 gets the kill into the Vengeful Spirit. No shot being kept alive by Fly. Mipos trying to finish him off. They just need to buy just small time. There's 60 seconds before they can come back in. OG, they're doing their best to keep Secret off the base. Can they actually defend like this? Secret, they're just focusing. The Ancient S4 uses a mid-one that's trying to slow this down. S4 dodges Gapsill's clutch with his blade, forces to the side, then pop the glyph. OG finds out the Fada. He's back in with the 250 damage, slapping into the Ancient. S4 drawing Gapsill mid-one away. Flying no self. They lay down the bloodline. Fada forced back away for a little bit. 30 seconds until Rezo. They need resolution if they want to have any sort of chance of holding this. It's only these to do it, but indeed the 250 damage talent paying it out. A Secret looking to finish 20 seconds until resolution. It's not going to be short enough. GG well played is called. Secret will pick up the 2-0. But what a series.